All right, we should be live again here. So this is part 3 of the Callisto Protocol hardcore run. I am Spectre for the game Reactionist. So we're just going to see. I'd really like to just make this just part 3 in the finale here. So we'll see how we do. We are kind of close to the end of the game. A couple chapters left, so let's dive right in. We are on a particularly annoying chapter here. Let's see. Go to... Alright, manual save. That should be the one. So this is what I was talking about early in the game. You have these blind enemies here that... yeah, okay, we're at the right spot. Cool. Okay, we don't need that. We'll grab that. So yeah, so this section... yeah, this is where Rorschach and I really part ways in this game. He actually enjoyed this section for the, I guess, the tension and everything that it kind of offers. But I mean, when you first time you do it, it is kind of tense. But then you play the game and you realize that these guys are kind of harmless, so long as you don't get like greedy or overextend here too much. Because I mean, look at this. So, I mean, you are incentivized to stealth still. I mean, even all things considered, because it is, especially at hardcore mode, I guess, in particular, it takes a while to kill these things. So, you are saving time. I guess the fastest way to do this would just be to skip them and just sneak right past. But if you're, like, trying to speed run through it or just skip this whole section. So, I mean, you are saving time, at least, by stealthing. But at the same time... it's too hard for them to detect you. They don't have there's not really like any like, you know, like there's nothing in this game that has like where Jacob makes like extra sound, like he goes over as like I'm walking over a puddle right now, like Jacob doesn't make any extra sound because of that. There's no like mechanic of that nature. So there's really, I mean, as long as you're crouched down. Okay, I know this guy does that. So really, as long as you kind of take your time here, you really can't, like, screw this up. I mean, it's possible. I mean, first time I did it, mostly just because I was impatient, I bumped into a guy, more or less. Like, I just was kind of going as fast as I could. Maybe I shouldn't have grabbed that, but whatever. So I mean, that's the whole issue with this section, though. So, I mean, it's really kind of unfair to the enemies. They don't really have a good way to detect you. And okay, I remember this part over here. So this is the part that used to always screw me up, because there's a tentacle head thing over here. So we'll take care of that. But yeah, it's just you have such an unfair advantage against them. They really don't have. I mean, I've been like on top of these things, and like, I mean, it doesn't seem to matter how fast I like crouch move. It's just they can't really detect you unless you like physically touch them. So it's just there's not really. I mean, it's really tense. Like I said, the first time a couple times you do this, and you think like, oh, okay, what if I set one of them off? This is actually a good part right here. I like this where you come down the ladder and you're face to face with one. It's kind of nice. Oh, so that one I actually managed to piss off, but usually that's I might just reset that one because I really don't want to fight this. Just trying to get around the side of him, but or maybe it's fine enough right here. Oh, now we got his buddy coming too. Let's just restart that checkpoint. Oh, it's going to send us all the way back to that one spot. Try not to. Maybe we'll just roll with this and just... Alright. Yeah. So I got caught in that section there a little bit. But yeah, usually, if you're not doing, like, shenanigans like I was trying to do there with them, you can just avoid them. You can just walk past them, so... Oh, I ran. So I triggered him right away. So, okay, so crouch. But yeah, so as long as you crouch, that's the magic thing here. Come on, pop out of the wall. Alright, so... I thought I was being clever with that one guy down there. Because they do set... That is, like, one decent section they have down there where they set, like, a little bit of a trap for you. Because you have one of those tentacle head-grabby things down there. Right when you turn that corner. Whatever, we'll grab the schematic, why not? But yeah, for the most part, though, you really can't easily be caught here. I mean, it's just... And there's not really, like, any mechanics where, like I was trying to say, where there's, like, sound that you can make or, like, things you can knock over, like if I knock over this bat or anything like that. I mean, it's just... It doesn't really... It's just not a very involved stealth system. Which makes sense, because it's not really a stealth game. Alright, let's... I don't know why I was going around that side of him. I was just trying to be too safe, and it kind of bit me in the ass there. Huh. Did they actually change this guy? He never, Oh, whatever. Let's just fight him. Oh, I don't want to get out here, though. You know what? We're going to do this. No, no, no. I don't want to do that. No, okay. Okay, that's what I wanted to get rid of. Alright, now we can just fight them the old-fashioned way. Good thing we got our riot gun. So I was just trying to be cute there and get around him, but you can see why right here. This is actually a good example of why it's usually better to just avoid them around the side of them, because I want to hit this box right here. Come on. What are you doing? Oh, there's another one. Oh no, I'm out of ammo. So this is really your only incentive to... Oh, I had a perfect dodge there. This is your only incentive to actually stealth, is just to avoid this. That actually is... it's a good thing that happened, though. I totally forgot about that mechanic. So there is actually a perfect dodge mechanic in this game. When you time your dodge, it just doesn't really... It's just sort of irrelevant. It doesn't really do anything for you. So I mean, that would be another way to fix... Here's from that tentacle thing that we killed there. That would be another way to kind of fix the, you know, kind of the overpowered nature of dodging this game. Maybe require perfect dodges. All right, can you hit this box, please? There you go. All right. Too much to ask there, Jacob. So that might be another way to fix it. Just like maybe you take partial damage on a dodge if you don't perfect dodge, and then if you perfect dodge, you take no damage. Just some way to kind of nerf how powerful dodge is. Let's see, what do we have to sell? I'll get rid of that schematic right away. Okay, so we're in the money here. Forgot about all these decoders you get. So, like I said, riot gun's really the only one I'm concerned about. Oh, we can't get the ammo upgrade. Sweet, this is actually a perfect time to do it. I think it actually refills your ammo too. That's what I was checking to see here. So, alright, let's just do that. We don't really... The last one is just a luxury. It doesn't really even... The explosive rounds are nice, I guess, but you don't really need them. I just like the ammo upgrade to make it so I'm not constantly reloading. It just helps with the flow of fighting. Alright, so now we have our perfect gun here. So really, maybe the rest of this I'll just spend on... Just, I don't know. I'll upgrade the grip stuff again or something, or whatever. Oh, I thought it refilled your thing. I guess not. Huh. Whatever, that's okay. Alright, there should be one that pops out over here. As I recall. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. Maybe I don't remember this section as well as I thought I did. I know something grabs at you in here, though. Drinking beer here probably shouldn't be doing that. I'm already sort of tired. It's going to tire me out more, but that's okay. We're going to push through, though. I'd like to get this done so we can move on to other stuff here. And I know Rorschach just finished up Resident Evil 2 Remake, so that means he's one game away from my turn here. So I have to, which I'm like I said, I'm looking forward to playing Resident Evil 4. Original Resident Evil 4 I'm going through before Remake comes out. So that's gonna once it's my my turn up to bat for that, I will be devoting my time. Okay, I remember that room now. So let's go grab this. I will be devoting my time to that, so I don't really want to have other things in the way. Because I want to get that done. It's already, what, the 13th, so we actually don't have a whole ton of, like, we don't have that much time. I think it's the 24th for Remake to come out. Okay, is this a tentacle thingy? That's right. I don't think I alerted them all. Nice. Okay. So that didn't. It just got them out. It didn't alert them. So you can actually use grip if you want to flame them up on these things here. All right. So these guys are kind of butting into each other here. I'd like to kill them. I mean, I could just easily go around them, but I'd like to kill them to get some loot here. Unfortunately, they're having like some kind of conga line they're doing here. Okay. Sometimes the button prompts are so finicky. Like, I don't know why I got the button prompt there. I didn't feel like I was anywhere near the guy. But yeah, as long as you don't touch them, they're pretty cool if you're killing their buddies here. Unfortunately, these two were, I guess, married in a past life here or something, because they don't want to leave each other alone. Alright, and then there was one. Alright, so yeah, so I mean, you could easily just, you could run around over there and just skip these, or just weave through the crowd, but I'd still like to get some extra credits and stuff like that. I know we have all the upgrades and stuff we need, but I just want to make sure I have all the ammo I can get. They don't really like lame you at any point in the end. I mean, because you can still defeat the final boss with just the stuff they give you in that room. But it's just a little bit easier. Oh, I forgot about this little canister up here. It's just a little bit easier with your upgraded gun to take care of it. Maybe if I'm like rolling in cash, then I'll get the explosive upgrade too. I still don't really feel the need to get the assault rifle. The assault rifle is solid, but I really don't like it until you have like 2 upgrades for it at least. So if I do go for that, that's kind of a big investment. We'll just stealth our way through here, kind of like developers intended here. All right, I remember this part. Okay. Nope. All right, that's a little trap they set for you there. All right, so I heard the musical cue. That means I got it. It's a little another little tentacle head thing that gets you there. We're actually not too terribly far away from our first boss fight here. Like I said, this game kind of really puts all the bosses together, like within a chapter or so of each other, which is another criticism I have of the game. I really wish they would have spaced them out over the course of the game. Like, there's no reason why they couldn't put like one of these 2-head fights in a earlier section of the game. Oh, hey, another health injector. That was kind of randomly sitting there. Oh, that was from the what's it called? Oh, here. So this one you can just kind of, yeah, those spitty ones I always like to take care of right away because they are annoying. Alright, let's keep the rifle. Alright, he's got his friend up there. Maybe we will just oh, I think I wasted the battery there. And a shot. That's okay, though. Alright, so... is this guy alerted here? Oh, he ran, I think he ran downstairs to get me. Or something, who knows? Who knows? We don't need to worry about him, I don't think. Let's move on. Alright, so... okay, there is like a ton of them in this area. Just a ton. So I will try to do my best to... no! Alright, never mind. See, that's the other problem. You can't, like... you can't, like, aim the what's it called really easily here. Your grip stuff here. It's like... alright, we'll just, alright, come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. The other selfish reason why I want to have more credits and stuff is just to make my next playthrough even easier, too. Alright, so let's kind of dispatch that guy like that. What? That's what I get for trying to take shortcuts. Oh, fuck it. I'm just gonna redo that. Alright. That's the only way you can really get caught here, is if you try to take shortcuts. You get impatient, that's really the main way they catch you. Like, how did I get a prompt there? Like, he was like, I was on the other side of him. Alright, so we're not even going to try to use the grip, really, because it's just going to make it so we just screw up more. I mean, maybe I can do it for one of them. But yeah, this is pretty much how you do this section. You just kind of... kind of take your opportunity when you get a chance to sometimes you can't get like a... What the... Oh, I almost got caught there. Like, what are these guys doing? Sometimes you get some that are just like, they have like a magnetism to them or something. I don't know. It's just they can't leave each other alone. All right, so. Trying to think of anything else to really say here. I mean, this is kind of a, like I said, this is kind of a boring part. I mean, it's like, it's not, I mean, if you're watching this, I mean, it's not like super challenging by any means. I mean, you press your crouch button and you kind of just go to town here, and you can't really mess up here unless you just are just impatient. Your own boredom with the circumstance here is really your greatest enemy in this, for these enemies. But if you just go through nice and quietly and cleanly, then it's really not too bad. But when you're impatient like I am sometimes, then you make mistakes, and especially when I'm actually trying to finish the game tonight, it's like, oh, come on. But, as you could see earlier, we really don't want to actually fight them, because it sure does take a while to fight them. Somebody's got to play in the hard difficulties, right? You know, I know Rorschach is going through on his very, very easy as possible difficulty. But, kind of balance each other out this way. Alright, so I know there's a bunch of them that spawn over here. At least we got a checkpoint, so in case we screw something up. I don't think that is a tentacle thing. Sometimes it's really hard to tell sometimes. That looks like a tentacle thingy. Maybe I'll grab one here. No, that's because you screw it up, then I'm fighting 3 of the things, and it's just like, it's not worth it. This area in particular, they love to... There's like another like set of spawns here. Okay, so these two are like brothers or something, I guess. They have to like hang on to each other and hold hands. For real, guys? Okay, come on. I might get caught by this one here. I guess not. That was really close. Oh, hey, some health. I can use that. Let's see if these guys dropped anything. I'm pretty sure that's the only ones for the area, but I don't want to... Well, nothing from those guys, really. Well, at least they're out of the way now. Alright, so we're going to go over here. And we're going to find out we need to get the power back on for this tram. And this tram is ultimately where we're going to be fighting a boss.
Must be the transport hub.
Now, the tram section, there's an easy way and there's a hard way to do it. I recommend the easy way. But, alright, okay, so we're going a little overboard on injectors. We can probably sell a few of these here. Alright. Can we get another, what's it called, upgrade? 900. When in doubt, yeah, throw your money into the energy grip thing or whatever. It's always useful. Aside from the final boss fights.
Just hope Danny's there.
I can't remember if we can open these yet. No, these are locked until the power's on. So these chests are a nice restock that you get here eventually.
No power.
All right, so we need that key card to get to that room that we went by before. That's how we get the power back on. So they do kind of give you like a little bit of a restock of those chests because there's actually a lot of stuff in there. A lot of batteries in there. So, and you're going to need batteries for that section. If you want to do it the easy way, that is. If you want to do it the hard way, then just swing away, Chief. Just go nuts, and you're going to have about 16, 17 of the things. On this difficulty, they'll all be mutated pretty quickly. I think, or unless they start mutated, I can't remember. So you're going to, I mean, so that's going to be one hell of a long fight you can go through. Or you just throw them off the tram. So that's the easy way to do it. There's a way to kind of lame the two-headed boss over there, too. We're going to see if we can do that, too. So this, I know there's nothing over here until we go down over that way. There's a whole bunch of them again. So I think there's an item over here. This might be a fake chest. Let's find out.
Nice.
Ooh, we got a battery too. Okay, so that was nice. I should say, usually, there's kind of a logic to, oh yeah, there's kind of the guy running by. There's kind of a logic to the fake chests. So usually the fake chests are ones that are in plain sight. That you would think kind of, you would assume are fake. Or they're just like too easy to get. Okay, so I don't think anything's... Okay, we do get a spawn here. Knock those two chuckles out there. That's... And grab some credits. So, we got a whole bunch of them over here. There's like 10 to 15 over here. I almost just want to skip them. Maybe we will. Or skip a decent chunk of them. They actually respawn anyways. They come back through here. Just kind of missed the ball on this. So let's just go. Excuse me, sir. So that wasn't too bad to actually just dispatch them right away. Oh, what are you stomping on there, Jacob? He's like, off to the side. So at least they're giving us credits here, so it's kind of worth it. But yeah, so these all respawn because we're actually going to go right back for this area as soon as we get to the end. Hang those two on the wall, why not? Just to get through a little bit faster, because we got this guy, and then we got like another 3 or 4 up here, and then there's a whole bunch more after that. So it's like, let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just... Just kind of get this thing going, I guess. So let's just any way to speed this up a little bit, let's do it. Yeah, so here's a whole bunch more of them. And like I said, this is kind of tense the first time you do it. It's just that you realize, like, I mean, you're too safe from these things. You can't. They don't really have, like, there should be like parts where, like, almost maybe like random events would be how I would do it, where like just or maybe not random events, but just ways to make this more like, you know, I don't know, a little bit less predictable. I don't think the enemies themselves are bad. Like, they look, you know, they're freakish looking enough. They kind of move in sort of like a semi-unpredictable pattern. Like, here, like, come on, like, give me the prompts, please. See, like, that's what I mean right there. Like, you don't really, it's hard to tell, like, which way they're going to be going. So, I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with the enemies themselves, necessarily. It's just, like, there needs to be ways for them to... It's just kind of unfair. There needs to be ways for them to detect you. And they really... I mean, it's not just this section. There's actually more sections like this later on. We'll have to turn on power in another area, too. And you have a whole bunch more of these things. Like another 10 to 15 at least. So, it's not like this is, like, a one-and-done enemy for, like, one section of the game. You actually see these guys a lot. Alright, that's right. This one's just kind of a freebie kill here. I do like this little section right here. We got 3 of them just kind of standing here. Gotta kind of be careful around that. You also you can just run for this area too if you really want to. Okay. Here's another one I always forget about. This one's kind of sneaky. Gotcha. Okay. That's the advantage of doing this a couple times, is you start to remember where all those goofy things are, because those are annoying as hell.
All systems operating within normal parameters.
Alright, we'll just hang on to our... Doesn't hurt to just have some credits, too. Yeah, do not touch. That's the other way you can really get their attention. The main way is sound, but you don't really make any sound. So yeah, so I don't think there's anything to worry about over here. Alright, so there is when we go down over there. So let's grab this. Hey, battery. Okay, we're good. We're full on our stuff there. I think there's a guy we have to fling here in a second, so... So there's a guy behind us. There's actually a spitter over there, but I usually just kind of skip that section. Not worth fighting a bunch of them. Gotta take some shortcuts here and there, right? We're not making horrible time, so... By no means is this like a speed run or anything. Okay, this section, let's go for the run here. Because there's like 5 or 6 guys here. Oh, come... God, he was like quick on the draw, wasn't he? Alright, let's see if we can just run. Oh, here, come on. Let me get through. Okay. Got through. So that wasn't too bad. He spat on me once. So that saves us another little fight there where we probably would take some more damage. So down here is actually a bunch of stuff. But we do have to potentially fight stuff. Let's just skip it. We're already doing good on credits and stuff here. Let's just skip it. It's alright. So here's another section where you have like another 15 of the things. So we'll probably kill these, so we'll get whatever loot we would have gotten downstairs there. That's a little secret area. There's 2 of them in the game. It's kind of like a little altar area. But I'm not really doing, like, this isn't really like a story run. Otherwise I would show you like every nook and cranny and all the audio logs and stuff. But we're just doing hardcore here. Alright, so we got a breaker here. Let's grab... Hey, another injector. Alright, so as soon as we do this one, then we got like a bus full of the things come out.
One down.
Alright, I think this is the only one that spawns up here. He didn't drop anything for us, but that's okay. Alright, so you'll see we got like 20 of the guys holding the meeting down here. So once again, it's just a matter of isolate them, find the ones that are by themselves if you can. Deal with the finicky prompt. Alright, these guys just want to all hold hands across America here, I guess. So let's just... Alright, come on, buddy. Break. Alright. Apologies if I sound a little tired, because I am. So... But I want to get through it. I want to... Because, I mean, we're like right at the end. There's not a whole lot really left to do. It's really just boss fights after we get to a certain point. Boss fights and a few cutscenes, extended cutscenes, a couple of transitionary little fights and stuff in between. But for the most part, it becomes like sort of like a boss rush thing at the end here. Like you fight that two-headed boss like, was it 4 times? Within the span of like 2 chapters. So that's what they could have really like, you know. I'm okay if like twice, you know, or like have one that like, I mean, to their credit, at least you fight them in different areas and stuff, and each arena is a little bit unique. So it's not like the same fight over and over again, but it kind of is.
Okay, 1 to go.
Alright, so we got a bunch more in here. This is actually usually where I get caught, for whatever reason. But once again, the only reason you get caught is because you're impatient. That's all it's really telling you. Alright, so... eventually, when they're grouped up, they will kind of filter out a little bit. Alright, yeah, that one's kind of... That one is easy to trip up on there a little bit, too. He was just getting a little too close for comfort for me. So we have 3 of the guys here, so... Or 4 of the guys. I mean, there's definitely no shortage of these things down here. I don't like to drop ammo. These two just kind of like to make laps around. I want to say there's one more somewhere over here too. Screwed over by grip again. Ugh. Let's see if we can try it. Once again, no impatience. Impatience. That's what gets you. Try to run it out. Oh, so now I gotta fight. I almost want to restart the checkpoint. We're going to be here all day killing these things, unfortunately. Yeah, this... Okay, forget this. 3 minutes and 50 seconds, really? I thought there was another checkpoint over there.
Crap. Not that one.
Alright. Maybe we'll go for like a skip here or something like that. We'll just kind of try to sneak around the side of them here. Alright, let's let this guy spawn. Let's just see if we can just kind of beeline it. That's a little faster, I guess, right? I mean, the fastest thing to do is just run straight through, I guess, but... Take it nice and slow. We're almost to the tram section, so that's a little bit more action-packed. Health injector, always take those. Alright, there's like a nice little shortcut downstairs here.
Power's on. I should get back to that platform.
I can't remember if they despawned down there. I'm just gonna play it safe. I think those despawn, but then we have a whole bunch more that spawn in this next area here.
Jacob?
Yeah, so those all despawn on
Power
you.
just came on in the colony. I'm boosting the signal.
But we can't just rush through because there's a bunch that respawn over here.
To the colony now. I'll contact you once I'm there. Gotta stay quiet for now.
Be careful.
Alright, so that's the staircase we came from before. There's our respawns, but we're not going to kill them. I mean, if you like, say, if you really are hard up for like cash or supplies or whatever, I mean, you can just go through this very slowly and just kill everything. But I mean, we're kind of doing okay. So I don't really feel the need to do that. I will always take the mystery box, though. Sometimes you get good stuff out of those. A mystery box could be anything. Alright, we will take advantage of the canister here. This guy. And he gave us some credits. Alright, and then we have more respawns in the next room here. But I want to say we could run that one. I'm just cautious when running because it's really easy to take hits. But yeah, so we're about to do the tram section. Let's we'll take an inventory when we get to that little shop again. You want to make sure you have plenty of batteries. Maybe I'll upgrade capacity again. Kind of give me a little leeway in case anything goes wrong. Alright, so here you can actually just kind of, even if you get caught, you can just kind of, there's going to be a guy that spawns over to my right here. That's supposed to happen. It kind of shuts off that way for you then.
Too close.
Alright, so let's go ahead and
The UJC is
we're about to
here
get a
for
whole bunch of crap given to us here. So let's get rid of our hand cannon ammo. Get rid of a health injector. And the rest of this should be okay. Let's go ahead and equip our riot gun here. I'd like to have a little bit more riot ammo,
all
just in
systems
case.
operating within normal parameters.
So we'll make like a stack of riot ammo.
Thank you, worker.
Because if we don't lame the two head, we're gonna have to kill it the legit way. I mean, it is possible to melee them too, but
Verified.
I prefer just do it this way. I don't know how many hits it's gonna take on hardcore. Presumably more.
Complete. Assembling.
We'll just make 2 stacks. 2 stacks, then we'll fill the rest up with batteries, and then it should be pretty easy to finish this part then. Okay, so we're not gonna be able to do this a full 2 stacks, but it's fine.
The UJC appreciates your productivity.
Appreciates your
Notify
productivity.
the administrator with any concerns. Complete.
So this is basically what credits are going to be spent on for me from now on. It's just more riot gun ammo, maybe top myself off in health. Alright, so now these chests should be open. So as soon as we start the tram, though, it's game time. So let's... Alright, hand cannon ammo. I'll take the riot gun ammo. Oh, that's right, it doesn't let you select, of course. Alright, 2 batteries. I'd like to have 3. There's 3. Inventory full, no one's going to really care about a little extra handgun ammo. Oh, it's not full anymore. Let's grab it. All right, cool. So the way this works, I'll explain this while it's not in motion here. You're going to have 4 waves spawn, one on each side of the thing. I think it's semi-random because I've seen it like every time I do it. It's okay. So it usually starts in the back. So that's all. It always starts back here. You're going to have 4 things spawn. Then I've had it go to the front. I've had it go with this before. It feels like it's random. So you have 4 of them spawn on each side for a total of like 16. And the easiest way to do it is just to have full grip and just toss them off the tram. This is easier if you have capacity upgrade. You want at least the first velocity upgrade, so you're not so it gives a little bit more oomph to your throw. But yeah, so that's really this whole section here. If you do this the regular way and you actually try to melee everybody, it's going to take you like eons. But especially on this difficulty. But if we just do it this way, we should be okay.
Now departing. Freight station.
All right, so we're going to be spawning over here.
Next stop. Focus station.
That's right. I think they auto mutate. That's 2, 4, or 3. Alright. Didn't mean to fire there, sometimes it accidentally happens with the Raygun. We'll try to lame the 2-head too. Alright, so let's see, which side are they coming from? Alright. Up front. That's 2. 3. 4. What are we doing at batteries? One more battery, so we might have to fight some. I should have done a capacity upgrade. I suppose I could actually just wait for, That's right, you can't wait. Alright, so I guess we're gonna fight something legit here. He actually hit his friend there a little bit. Alright, so we get a little combat action weaved in here. I don't really want to use my What was that? How? Not that it really matters to inject myself into the boss. Come on, give me some loot for all these things. Ooh, 4 credits, whoop-de-doo. Alright, so the way to lame it, we're gonna get a checkpoint here.
At all times.
We actually got a decent amount of ammo. So the way to lame it is you have to actually run right for it. saw a little bit of combat, right? Alright, so we gotta run right towards him. I think I screwed it up. Okay, you're supposed to lame him onto this box here. He like goes out of bounds, he does. I'd like to do it that way because I'd save some ammo. Oh, I missed. Alright, so maybe they fixed it? I don't know. If you're playing on the unpatched version of the game, there's a whole bunch of shenanigans you can do. Bash him 3 times. Oh. Oh, I lamed him. Unfortunately, I don't get his item anymore. Hopefully I didn't bug the game that way. He's not still alive.
Approaching destination.
Alright, cool. So we saved a little ammo there.
Focus station.
I could have sworn there was a thing on the ground there. An injector to grab. It just wouldn't let me grab it. Oh well. Well, so that was, I mean, that wasn't really laming him to the same degree, but I mean, you can kind of, because whenever he dodges or takes damage, like by the melee hits, he does like a step back. So you can push him off into out of bounds. The way this game works is whenever an enemy goes into out of bounds, they basically instantly die. They ragdoll.
Danny, I made it.
Great. Where are you?
I want to say there's some
service tunnel.
I'm on the other
optional
side.
stuff we can grab here.
Going. You're almost to the colony.
Oh, you know what? I just realized something. That health injector that was on the ground, that was the one that I used on myself. It just was discarded on the ground there. So that explains why we can't grab it. Yeah, there's a chest here. Should be a real one.
Nice.
All right, 2 batteries. There we go. Give you kind of a nice restock after that fight. So yeah, so we're actually going to fight that thing 3 more times. Different entities that look just like it. And the next 2, you really, I mean, you can't really lame them, but the last one you can lame. So we'll try to lame that one too. Save a little ammo. That one we might be able to do successfully without firing a shot.
I'm at the colony. Where are you?
See that light tower? Meet me there.
Light tower. Got it.
All right, so this area, we got more of those, like I said, they really throw a lot of those, like, blind things at you. Got more of them here. Bunch more. So it's really like 2 chapters where you have to deal with them. And that's pretty much my reaction at this point. Great, more of them. Alright, this one is fascinated by this wall. We don't really need to kill a lot of these, but I mean, I'd like to top off on health again. So it wants you to go to this elevator over there, but you don't need to do that just yet. And some of these are just kind of like they remain stationary until they're alerted, like this guy. So let's just go take care of him. There's 2 of them over here. All right, is he gonna continue forward? Yeah, he's gonna continue forward. Where do you go? For real, where'd he go? Whatever, we can go on to the next section here. We got to get a key card to access that elevator. I think that was my critical error, though, for the tram, is I didn't upgrade my capacity. Especially if you have it at max capacity, you get a pretty healthy amount of stuff. Alright, come on. Make up your mind, buddy. I suppose we may as well just finish them off, just make this section a little bit safer. Oh. Was he smelling his finger there for a second? What the hell was that about? Make the section safer and then just get like loot. Wherever that one went. I'm not gonna go chase it down. You have to actually do this area twice. Later on you come back here and you run through it again. No! Don't go downstairs. Okay, I got more of those little face hugger things down there. We don't want to mess with those. Alright, there should be one that spawns here, I think. Yep. Alright, he comes right up and then he turns around. Yep. Okay, I remember him. I think we should be able to get this guy. Alright, let's just keep... Excuse me, sir. Pardon me. Oh. Somehow we got his attention. Fantastic, we got some friends here. Maybe the other one we, that didn't quite go as planned. But that's okay. Not quite as planned, but we're good. Alright, is there... Yeah, there's stuff over here we can grab. I knew there was a guy in here, but it's just like... There we go. Yeah, if you get a good shot in the tentacles, you it's still, I guess, even on this difficulty, you can still kind of just finish them off pretty quickly before they mutate. So let's grab. Alright, so that key card's over here. You can go down to the elevator first if you want to, but there's no point. It just tells you to go find the key card. I don't think there's anything else other than credits in here, right? But we'll take credits. You know, all 6 of them, some pocket change. Alright, that we will use in a second. Alright. What a rotten way to die.
I should head back to
On
the
the wall like
elevator.
that.
Jacob. I found something.
What?
Check it up here. You need to see it.
Let's finish him off nice and quick. We got a couple more that spawn over here. There's one that spawns in this next room again here. The ones downstairs we can kind of just run past to some degree. Yeah, there you go. This is another one that likes to... I think he like kind of scares you a little bit, then he turns around on you. Alright. Do one of these, turn around. Oh. I thought he turned around. Oh. I guess eventually he does. Any closer and he could have bit me. I mixed him up with the other guy, I guess. That's right, they kind of have... Alright, so, place is on alert, so let's just go grab the thing here. Oh, that's right, I forgot about this guy. Oh, come on! Can we get the elevator? Close! Close! No! Close! Oh, come on! Once again, impatience. I was so close. I wanted to just see if I could just like run past him.
I should head back to the elevator.
All right, we'll take it the slow and steady way.
What?
How lame.
Up here. You need to see it.
That was kind of fun though. We were super close. All right, so this guy, dude spawns, and he turns around. He does like a little loop in this room here. All right, twirl around for me. So that is actually one little section here, if you didn't notice that, where they do kind of what I was suggesting, where they kind of make like this little like fence thing here gives way, and then they kind of all get drawn to it. The game probably needed a little bit more of that. All right, but we're gonna wait for these these fellas here to Of course he drops nothing there. Why would he drop something for us, right? All right, come on. Actually, I probably should have killed that one thing downstairs beforehand. This guy in here. I don't think there's like a stealth way to kill him, really. Unless we... Can we grab him and throw him on something here? I think we might be able to. I'm able to shoot him. Oh, come on. The guy had 10-foot long arms, I guess, to get over to me. Okay. All right, we'll handle this gentleman here right away. Because then we got a whole bunch more that spawn once we get to once we open this thing up. Crouch again, so we should be back in stealth mode now here. Maybe we can just kind of quickly sneak over to this. Alright, see ya, fellas.
Danny, I'm heading up to the tower now. Danny? Where'd she go?
Alright, there's a couple enemy, like regular enemies in this next area here. Let's go ahead and recharge our thing. Alright, there's a guy in that room over there. I can't remember if there's anything... I think it actually is worth killing them. Got our ammo refunded. I think there's something over here we can grab. I'll take health. Oh, I thought there was more over here. It's semi-random, I believe. So that's okay. Now, one time when I did this section here, I was actually able to stealth kill a guy. But this time we're just going to do that.
Danny, you there? Why isn't she responding?
Alright, so yeah, that's right. They lead you over to the bathroom here. Oh, let's go ahead and refill. Game gives you a free refill, just do it. Alright, gate fuse that we need. Took 2 for that gentleman. There should be a couple enemies that are spawning here. Or maybe that's only if you go to that room in the back. Okay. No, no. There we go. Definitely dodged that. Dodged. I'm making up new words here like I'm Shakespeare. Let's open this chest up. I think it might spawn an enemy or two, but that's fine.
Nice.
Oh, I really want that battery pack, though. Burn one of these. Always take a battery pack. Can't buy them, so... Just want something else spawns here. What was that? Alright, another guy spawns behind us here. Like I said, they kind of ragdoll when you throw them off the thing here. So we're already at our next 2-head fight here. So let's go. I'm just gonna. I don't really need this, but I'm just gonna grab this so it's out of my way. Top off on some health.
Choose an item.
Oh wow, that pristine thing. I forgot how much that sells for. All right, so we don't need. I say we just spend the rest here on riot gun.
Thank you, worker.
So the difference with this next 2-head fight is you actually have a couple of regular enemies that spawn here too.
The UJC is not responsible for...
But they give you like spike walls and stuff to
The UJC appreciates your productivity.
take care of that too. And we will of course refill our thing here just to make sure we
Unauthorized
are.
use of this print will be noted
good
on
to
your
go.
work record. Quality check. Verify.
We may as well just buy a few more.
Inspect print before use. Remove item from print assembly. Wait for print to complete. Complete.
Alright. I'm happy with that amount of ammo. I get another injector here. Alright, we should get a checkpoint here. I'm gonna see Danny in a second here.
Getting closer.
Or at least there'll be a checkpoint once we get to the 2-head fight. Because I'd like to refill our, what's it called stuff. There's Danny. A little bit of cutscene here. We got 2-head, then we go for that one area again. briefly,
Danny.
but we can kind of cheese that with grip.
Danny.
And then we have another... I think we have another boss fight like pretty much right after that too, so it's kind of a boss for us here.
Wait.
But we're getting to the end. I got the assault rifle schematic just in case, but I don't think we're going to have the funds for it. I'd rather just stock up on riot gun ammo. Riot gun's really just as good. And like I've heard from some people that skunk gun is really good. If I do like another run through, maybe I'll have to do another hardcore run for the other achievement or whatever, because I got to have all my achievements, even though they keep adding them to this game over and over and over again.
I tried to protect
But
you.
I won't stream that run.
You didn't deserve this.
And really, that's going to be just pretty much the same as this one, but
Get away from me!
just faster, because we have upgrade stuff already.
Okay. Hey.
Sorry. Okay.
Be sure.
I should do that Dead Space
I was in their mind.
helmet run here. Actually, let me pause for 2 seconds here. I should do that Dead Space
I was in their mind.
helmet run here. Actually, let me pause for 2 seconds here. I should do that Dead Space. I should do that Dead Space helmet run here. Actually, let me pause for 2 seconds here. I should do that Dead Space. I should do that Dead Space helmet run here. Actually, let me pause for 2 seconds here. I should do that Dead Space. I should do that Dead Space helmet run here. Actually, let me pause for 2 seconds here. I should do that Dead Space. I should do that Dead Space helmet run here. Actually, I don't know why it keeps doing that. I should do that Dead Space. I should do that Dead Space helmet run here. Actually, I don't know why it keeps doing that. I should do that Dead Space. I should do that Dead Space helmet run here. Actually, I don't know why it keeps doing that. I should do that Dead Space. I should do that Dead Space helmet run here. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I should do that Dead Space. I should do that Dead Space helmet run here. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I should do that Dead Space. I should do that Dead Space helmet run here. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I should do that Dead Space. I should do that Dead Space helmet run here. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I should do that Dead Space. I should do that Dead Space helmet run here. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I should do that Dead Space. I should do that Dead Space helmet run here. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I should do that Dead Space. I should do that Dead Space helmet run here. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I should do that Dead Space. I should do that Dead Space helmet run here. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I should do that Dead Space. I should do that Dead Space helmet run here. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I should do that Dead Space. I should do that Dead Space helmet run here. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I should do that Dead Spa All right, so I don't know what happened there. I was getting like the echo to end all echoes there, so hopefully that is now fixed. All right, so I don't know what happened there. I was getting like the echo to end all echoes there, so hopefully we're probably gonna stop the stream here. All right, so I don't know what happened there. I was getting like it keeps doing the echo to end all equals there. So we're probably gonna stop the stream here. All right.